So here we are going to discuss about ratio of sliding to the rolling velocity. Now we know that sliding velocity is equal to omega 1 plus omega 2 into distance of contact point from pitch point. So let's say for approach that distance is kp. So I'll write over here sliding velocity at approach is equal to omega 1 plus omega 2 into distance from pitch point, that is kp. So here we are going to discuss about the ratio of sliding to the rolling velocity. Now we know that rolling velocity is equal to velocity of driver omega 1 into r, radius of pinion. So let's take the ratio sliding to the rolling. So we know sliding velocity omega 1 plus omega 2 into distance from pitch point in divided by omega 1 into r. So let's divide the omega term. So we'll get 1 divided by 1 plus omega 2 divided by omega 1 into bracket kp divided by r. But we know that gear ratio is equal to capital T upon small t, number of teeth of the gear to the number of teeth of the pinion, or in terms of angular velocity of driver, that is for pinion, to the gear. So using this ratio, let's put the value of t instead of omega. So it becomes 1 plus small t upon capital T into kp by r. So this is the ratio for sliding to the rolling velocity. Now see, here we take this symbol kp for path of approach. So this ratio is for path of approach. So what will be the ratio of sliding to the rolling velocity for path of recess? It is 1 plus small t divided by capital T into, now instead of kp we'll take pl, because pl is the path of recess. So I'll put here pl divided by r, which is as it is. This is for path of recess. Now ratio of sliding velocity to the rolling velocity at pitch point. Now see, at pitch point this distance become 0 because we are taking this ratio at pitch point. So ratio of sliding to the rolling velocity at pitch point become 0. So this is all about the ratio of sliding to the rolling velocity. Thank you.